Have you already booked your college tour? Because if you did, you may have already made the most common mistake students make when choosing a school. Ooh, yeah. Stinks to get the momper coming right out of the gate. But stick around, because we're going to look up close at the biggest mistake students make when choosing a school and give you the inside track on how to prevent it. Here at the College Insider. Welcome back. Statistically speaking, the first criteria in choosing a school for a majority of students is size. But trying to make your decision based on size is like trying to weigh your dog with a tape measure.
14 inches. Must be 14 pounds.
That's because size is a very inaccurate metaphor for what is otherwise the most fundamental distinction between the two main types of higher education institutions, which is whether the institution is a college or a university. So I'm sure you've already heard the terms liberal arts college and research university, but do you know how the differences play out in terms of the quality of education? Because the lines between the two are getting fuzzy, thanks in no small part to modern higher education marketing. So in the next couple of videos, I'm going to unpack 6 ways in which the distinction between colleges and universities impacts you as an undergraduate student. Now, the first and most important is student status. What does that term mean? Simple. Student status is the value that the institution places on you, the undergraduate student. Now, okay, you took the SAT or ACT. Break down the term itself. It's a big clue. Undergraduate is a term of inferiority. It literally means under the graduate students. So the term comes from the university system, and it clues you in on one key advantage that liberal arts colleges have over a university. For the most part, the liberal arts colleges focus in on undergraduate education. Their sole purpose is to provide an undergraduate degree across a variety of academic disciplines. Yes, you'll find colleges that have graduate programs, but those are mostly moneymakers for the institution. The heart of the liberal arts college is undergraduate education, to prepare students for pursuing professional life, or prepare them for graduate school. All the institutional resources, all the teaching, everything is directed towards you, the undergraduate student. The research university is just the opposite. The fundamental purpose of the research university is to conduct research. Funny how that works. Problem is, research is expensive. You're talking about people sitting around reading and writing all day, maybe shaking a test tube or two. And it's not just a couple of people. At a research institution, everything is built around making a name based on research. And it gets done on a very large scale. Professors at a university supervise PhD students to do research. But before you can be a PhD student, you have to get a master's degree. So now you have professors, PhD students, and master's degree students, all of them working on research. So if you're sitting there thinking, what does all this have to do with me? Then you've gotten the point. Research universities need to pay for all those bodies doing research, and that's where undergraduate education comes in. Make no mistake about it, the purpose of the undergraduate student at a research university is to pay for all the professors and graduate students with undergraduate tuition dollars. Now, research universities will pay lip service about their dedication to undergraduate education, and their websites and glossy brochures are full of happy students looking fulfilled. And why wouldn't they look fulfilled? They eat in cafeterias with lots of different food stations. But that's not exactly proof that the institution really cares about undergraduate education. Before you commit, You need to find out if you are going to be more than just a walking paycheck on their campus. Now, one way to find that out is to do a little research. Yeah, you see what I did there? Take a look at departmental websites, especially in the academic areas you are interested in. If they have a doctoral program, or if in general you see a lot of doctoral programs on the university website, that's a pretty good indication of an institution that is not focused on undergraduate education. And it's important to find that out for certain, because there are a lot of private universities that have some standalone graduate programs, like a law school or a business school, but they are still focused on undergraduate education. And keep in mind that if you are looking at a research university, there are several good reasons to go there. One of them, as I talked about before, is the opportunity for hands-on undergraduate research experience. Also, if you know you want to go to graduate school, being an alum of the graduate school you apply to can be an admissions advantage. But there are a lot of other detrimental factors about being an undergraduate student at a research university, and I'm going to break them down in the next installments here at the College Insider.